Samoa's route to Japan 2019 was not as smooth as they might have hoped. However, hooker Motu Matu'u believes the Pacific nation can impress come September, just as his club side London Irish look to make an impact in the English Premiership.
Oh man, I loved it. I think since the first day, couple of days I walked in here, felt like I've been part of the team and I've got to know a few of the boys for a long time. But no, I really enjoyed my time here at Irish, and actually really looking forward to going back up to the Prem and actually not to be a team that actually goes there and just become part of the rest of the comp, but actually compete and actually push the club into higher honours. If you take a look at Bristol and how they went up to Premier and actually competed, it all comes down to what happens behind the scenes and what the boys actually put together off the field is actually what actually will push the team higher up that ladder on the pitch come the weekends. But I think it's the work that we put in going in the off-season is going to be true evidence of what's up ahead in the Prem. Man, physical. It's a lot physical, and I guess the speed is not really there, but then again it's because of the weather conditions that are here in the Northern Hemisphere. It's really cold, can't handle the cold. Sometimes I'm just wondering why I'm playing rugby in the cold, but hey, you just got to take it as it comes. But it's really physical, really set-piece dominant. It's that kind of dictates what happens around the field, and it's kind of I really enjoy it. Wouldn't have you on the way. I'm all about that physicality, so I'm kind of spending a lot more time in the gym than I used to be. So, yeah, loving it. Yeah, well, we've had a lot of downs than we have ups. So I think it's in the up cycle now that we're heading into the World Cup. We prepared real well into qualifying for the actual World Cup itself. I know that was a big downfall for Samoa to fall into the relegation point where we didn't know if we were going to make the World Cup, and then coming through those games we had to qualify for the World Cup and stuff. It was kind of like a test of, I guess, team spirit, and also where the boys actually would answer a lot of the calls from our people and our supporters from back home in Samoa, and that was, we were talked off the park where we didn't have pride in the jersey, didn't have pride in who we were playing for, and I think doing that now and actually cementing our spot and going back into World Cup, I think that actually shows that the burning fire is still there for a lot of the boys, and it is like a blessing in disguise. I think it just brings the group and the team a lot closer than what people think it does. But I don't know, it really tests the team's camaraderie off the field rather than on it. So the boys love to play rugby, that's for sure. Boys love to play the physical game, but then it's all the aspects of assembling late, not having the financial backing that we normally have and the resources that we do work with, but this all comes back to the building time, and that's now. It's mainly about the boys giving back to a lot of the boys that have actually played in the jersey before. Now preparing and going into World Cup this year, I think it's more or less that same thing. It's kind of not turning up and just being decorations on the wall, but actually competing at the highest level. And I think with the coaches and the staff that we do have now, and I'm saying a lot of the players that have put their hand up for Samoa for selection for this year is actually better than what we've had in the last couple of years, and it's something that's very exciting and very looking forward to.
You think?
One of the biggest messages that we're not a Tier 2 nation, we're not a Tier 2 team. We're right up there with the rest of the Tier 1 clubs, and we're willing to compete, and if we're given the resources, the funds and the time that we can actually have to actually be together and actually work together, then we're more than capable of achieving the goals that we set out to achieve.
Motu Matu'u.